Imagine buying the same game for the third time. Same story, same character, slightly shinier graphic and a much higher price tag. Sound familiar? Game remakes used to be rare, a celebration of a classic. Now it just feels like every major publisher is pulling old titles off the shelf, slapping on a fresh coat of paint and calling it a
5 seconds.
Today we're going to dive into the remake craze. When it works, when it doesn't, and whether this trend is reviving gaming's golden age or slowly killing originality. First, let's clear something up. Not all remakes are created equal. A remaster upgrades visuals and performance. Think better lighting, texture, frame rates. A remake rebuilds the game from the ground up. And a reboot, what is that? Well, that's a whole new take on the original concept. When done right, remakes can be incredible. Resident Evil 2 wasn't just a technical upgrade. It reimagined survival horror for a new generation. Same with the Final Fantasy VII remake, which took bold creative risk that paid off, These aren't just cash grabs, they are love letters to original, crafted with lots of care. But when does it go too far? Here is when it gets a little bit messy. In 2022, Naughty Dog released The Last of Us Part 1, a remake of a game from 2013. This game already had a remaster in 2014, and they sold it again for full price. And then there's the GTI trilogy with the definitive edition. Fans were promised a modernized classic. What we got was a buggy, visually awkward mess that made the original look better in comparison. So what's really happening here? Publishers know nostalgia sells, but instead of funding new IDs, they're just betting on old ones with lower risk and higher returns. So what do gamers really want? Well, the thing is that players aren't against remakes, we just want them done with passion and purpose. But more than anything, we want originality, we want fresh worlds, new stories, surprises. Indie studios are showing it's possible. Games like Hades, Slay the Spire, Outer Wilds, they weren't remakes, they were bold, new and unforgettable.
Chicken coop, huh?
So have game remakes gone too far? Well, not all of them, but when publishers prioritize safe nostalgia over creative risk, well, that's when it becomes a problem. And now I want to hear from you, what remakes did you love and which one should never have happened? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe and stay tuned because we got plenty more to talk about in my upcoming videos here on my little channel. So thank you for the support, it really helps my channel to grow, and I really enjoy having you here in the comment section and reading everything you have to say. And with that said, I wish you all a really good day and take care of each other now, and I'll see you later.